Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Delta Rules. In today's video, we got more unusual options activity. Now, guys, remember, the information presented by Delta Rules and myself is for educational purposes only. Trading stocks and options involve risks that are not suitable for all investors. Please make sure to always do your own due diligence. Now, guys, if you ended up on this video and you don't know anything about options trading or about how options work, I do have 3 courses down below that will teach you about options from top to bottom, as well as a video showing you how to set up a scanner on Thinkorswim for unusual options activity. Having said that, the first stock that we're actually going to be looking into today, it's actually going to be IOVA's Biotherapeutics. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Like I said, please make sure to always do your own due diligence. But this is a biopharmaceutical company. And I have seen this company actually pop up on my scanner for the last couple of days, but it didn't interest me until today because I've seen quite a bit of call buying, quite a bit of green on the call side. And as you guys could tell, this doesn't usually trade that many calls. That call multiplier is quite high. So this is not usually something that trades many calls. Now, it looks like there was a big order put in there for June. Let's actually take a look at that, and it's right here. We could tell that it's quite a bit more than the actual open interest. So we could tell that those were opening positions, and there were also some for May, which there was also some open interest on there. However, it does look like they are also opening positions. Now, if we come over to the chart, this is actually, hold on, give me one. Let me switch this over to red. If we come over to the chart, we could actually see that pretty much someone is coming down here and actually trying to buy the dip, which I really like because I really love when someone pretty much does that for me. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. The option chain is telling me something. It's pretty much telling me that people with a lot of money are thinking that this stock will start going up soon in the situation. They have it for the 21st of May, and they also have some for the 18th of July. I can't really say that these two people were the same people. However, you never know. You never know. They were made around the same time. So this is definitely something I'm looking at. I really like it. This is something I've been seeing popping up on the scanner for quite a bit. But like I said, today it actually caught my attention. The second stock that we're going to be talking about today is going to be PSTI. And this is, let me actually take a look. Hold on. And this is Pluristem Therapeutics. And this is actually a clinical stage company which is in the business of cell therapy development, which is also similar to what the previous company I just brought up to you does. And this is why really I saw this so interesting, because both of his companies do kind of the same thing, not necessarily the same thing. Like I said, guys, make sure to do your own due diligence. However, they are somewhat in the same business. So coming down here, I am actually seeing, and if anybody knows anything else about these companies, you have any type of insight on this company or anything like that, please let me know down below. I would love to know it. So coming down here, I do see that there's quite a bit of call buying. However, taking a look at the actual stock price, I could see that it's quite low. So if I was if I were to get into one of these, I'm probably gonna go for the stock and not an option. However, there is quite a bit of activity on the option chain, so I definitely like that. It looks like it's mostly for June, so it looks like it's mostly this contract right here, and I'm not gonna say that's a bad price. I think that's a great price for a June contract. However, the stock is just not that expensive, and that's the main thing. So I would still rather go for the stock in this situation. So that's pretty much what I had there. Now I do have another one for you guys, and this is actually CCJ, and I can Chemical Corp. This is actually a miner of uranium. There is a lot of hype behind uranium right now. Companies like CCJ, LEU, UUU, companies like that are actually mining uranium and are in the energy business. There's a lot of hype behind this right now. And the reason I say hype is because the volume on these actual calls and the volume on the stock, it's actually starting to gain some traction here. So coming down here to the actual time and sales, we could actually see that there's quite a bit of call buying. I do see a mix calls and of call buying and call selling. However, it does make sense because they made a big move today. That is today's candle, and even though it doesn't seem like that much, that was probably what, $1.60 or something like that. This company does not move like that. So this is the reason why they actually, they actually caught my eye on here. However, there is a lot of hype behind this. If you are going to get into anything like this, make sure that you get in when the volatility is right. And as of right now, I really think that the volatility is right. It's looking good. Coming over here to the actual option statistics, we could see that it's at a 15% IV percentile. So that's definitely looking good. It's in the lower end of the actual volatility. It's in a little bit of, say, higher end of the actual historical volatility. But this is definitely looking good. Just the hype that I'm seeing behind the stock, I really like it. This is definitely something I'm going to be looking at for the future. Most likely going to be adding it to the long-term account. I would love to have some equity as far as these companies go, because there's just a lot of hype behind that, but that is pretty much it. This is pretty much what I had for you guys today. I really appreciate everybody that has been liking, subscribing. I really love you guys. Stay safe out there.